The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting...
He's gone for goal! And now the breakaway. Baresi spots it and intercepts. David Villa. And this is shot, surely! And he's found the net! The breakthrough strike! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
India have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And that has left him in a heap. He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's been caught on it, and again. It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's the throw. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Villa. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Quality ball. Now it's Hazard. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's been cut out, well played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Loose pass. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are already promptly back underway. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And he's picked out the run. Chance for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Azar. And he's had a hit. It's bounced back off the post. He can get that clear. There will be a throw-in. Vieira. Now it's Lewandowski. Hazard. Hazard!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing.
And there's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Now it's Stoichkov.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. Pele. He rises. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Jordan Henderson. Azar. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Stoichkov. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. And Messi! It's there! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
India blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this... Messi! Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. India presented with a golden opportunity here. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now it's Lewandowski. And that has been cleared. Now it's Pelé. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Conte. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. Nice sequence of passes this. Probing pass. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Tottenham upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Tries to pass it. Oh, what has happened here? Vitinha. Mbappe. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. He might be in here. Big chance! He's delivered all right. The breakthrough strike. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Tottenham have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
There's the shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
India grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. David Villa receives it in a good position here. He won't be happy with that one. They're urging him to... Can he finish? It's a loose ball. And another try! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed. Great chance! That's a half-decent try.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically...
He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Now it's Lewandowski. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's an imaginative pass. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest. Lewandowski! And it's in! And again they hit the front. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Tottenham go into the lead. He's got away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Baresi with the clearance. Taken back almost at once. India can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Stoichkov.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Stoichkov. Stoichkov was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Stoichkov. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivered with swing. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Messi.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Pele. Number 2, Vieira. Number 4,
Van Dijk.
Stoichkov.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
David Villa. Coming on the field, number 17, Raul. Number 5.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Number 22, Diego Forlan. Number 18.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Lewandowski. Look at this. It's Lewandowski! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
So, third corner of the game. Albert Ferrer is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Eto'o. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He has found the way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Eto'o. And the referee brings it to a close. India perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Your final thoughts, Jim?
India.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
Hello,
hours, it
everybody,
might not
and
feel like
welcome
that.
to today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Picked out Bruno Fernandes! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Very nicely done. Lofted in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Can he spark a counter here? And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Pedri. It's a good spell of possession, this. Great vision. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Lewandowski. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's Lewandowski. And he's picked out the run. That has not gone well. And he's in on goal. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's lofted through here. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's had a hit. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pedri. And he cuts out the supply. Pele. Bruno Fernandes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, can they get him away? That ball looks a good one. He's got away. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Manchester United! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
After 39 minutes is
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Costa Curta is there and he can pick it up. Now it's Stoichkov. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedri. Yamal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Probing pass. Can he latch on to this? Pele. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So off we go once more.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Here's Vieira. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Yamal. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Always onto this. Stoichkov was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. That is a great pick out. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7.
And we have our very first
Vinicius
corner.
Junior. Coming on the field is number 4, Danielson.
They've played it short. Decent chance! It's hit the upright. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's gone for goal! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Bruno Fernandes. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a searching pass. Corner number 3 coming up. Messi goes short. He's had it taken off him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's been caught. Shot a goal! He should have put that one away.
Lewandowski has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Number 19, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Bernardo Silva.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Danielson! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Rice. Looking for the run. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now here's the delivery.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated...
Chance for a shot! And he's managed to get rid.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
This is Bernardo Silva.
Indicated.
Rui Costa. And that is a little undercooked.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the score. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The fans
welcome
have
to
pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish. Oh, he's been caught napping! Bebeto. Baresi gets rid without sophistication. That's a little off target.
Oh, really well played.
Big chance! Here's a chance! And that's off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's picked his way through. Albert Ferrer. And here's Torres. Oh, this looks sharp. That's an imaginative pass. Danger averted for now. And that's definitely not his best. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Torres. And that's been won straight back. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, there's a probing ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieira. Great defending, strong and determined. Robertson producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. India are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's having a shot! Dispatched clinically. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
He has found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, this could be a chance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched.
Shot at goal! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Number 4, Stoichkov.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a decent clearance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. India have the chance to go the other way. Stoichkov was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further.
Please
I'd
be made
always be
aware that
inclined to go
smoking is
for
only
the latter,
permitted in
go for a
designated
third,
areas within these
especially
grounds.
with a full half of football still to play.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. India in control at half-time, 2-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Albert Ferrer. And it's Henderson. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. He's through here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He can get that clear. That'll be a throw. Ronaldinho. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Defending of the desperate variety. Rivaldo. Nice looking ball. Ronaldinho.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Serginho. Number 7,
Raul.
Ronaldinho. Number 21, Bebeto.
Can he get it through?
Number 23,
Raul looking to run
Fernando
onto it.
Torres. Number 12,
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Rivaldo.
Robertson gets a
Coming on
foot
the
in here.
field, Number 10, Neymar.
Well, that defending is
Number
unapologetically
20,
persistent.
Raul.
It's almost personal.
Number 90,
And it had to be.
Batistuta. Number 9, Adriano. Number 6, Hazard. Substitution
That looks a
in
decent
progress.
ball. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Adriano is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been...
Oh, terrible mistake. It's Hazard! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Adriano! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Adriano really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar goes short. Chance! It's a loose ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Now he's got space here. Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta. Passing nice and neat. And it's Belletti. Out for a throw. Oh, it's come loose. Makalele gets rid without sophistication. The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Neymar. And he's there to retrieve it. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. Aimed beyond the defence. Deep cross. And that should get the job done.
There will be 3 minutes.
It's
added
run
time.
loose. Who's going to get there? Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's crossed into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that will be the final act. India are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. The end of the game. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack.
And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's gone loose. That has been knocked clear. Looking for options for movement. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
India with the corner, they're first. Oh, what a climb!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Albert Ferrer. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. No foul, says the referee. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on the...
And a chance! And that has been clubbed away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Kante promptly onto that, and that is that. Check, gets it away. And it's Rui Costa.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's been played through. And this is Stoichkov. Stoichkov!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And this is Son Heung-min. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Shoots! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
India grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. And they've got rid. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Second period then underway. Now it's Stoichkov. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Albert Ferrer gathers from the goal kick. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this is Messi. Oh, right place, right time. And now they can clear their lines. Played back in. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
India take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, good take in a good area. It's their second corner of the game. good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Vieira certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He is through here. He has a shooting chance. No mistake. And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two. India go two up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Stoichkov. Gerrard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. Check clears. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's been... And it's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Nedved duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found
Terrific
themselves
recovery,
a
a
little lost today.
really
Please look at
fine
the screen
win
for
that, Jim
information
Beglin.
on how
This
to
has
find
been
your
a
way
very
around this
composed
stadium.
response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
Hello,
hours, it
everybody,
might not
and
feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe.
Takes a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And the shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Quarter of an hour played. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's there to belt it away. Threads one in. Good ball over the top. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, it's hit the post! Quality ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He steps in, and that's the end of that. India heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Maldini. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. And that was very necessary. Delivery from Mbappe. Shoots! Contact was certainly crisp. Didn't quite come off.
Well, the way the ball sat up, he thought he had a decent chance, and to be honest, so did the rest of us.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. India are looking to go forward now. Forlan. It's Forlan! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Number 22.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
So now the difference is 3. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
India are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
India lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Baresi wins the duel this time. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Forlan. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Vieira proves too strong. Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Rui Costa. That is a great pick out. Forlan receives it in a good position here. Maldini. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. And he's heaved it away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Luis Suarez! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's their second corner of the game. Baresi is there, and the volley. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Forlan. And the through ball. Oh, that's a decent chance! They've scored! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
It's become a case of men against boys. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Tries to get it clear. Forlan, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Albert Ferrer. He's being urged to shoot, and Messi! Brought out the best in the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi, looking for options for movement. Oh, he's bustling through here. That is a brilliant
There
interception.
will be 1 minute added
Not
time.
too much to add on here, just a minute. And this is Cruyff. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Forlan on the score
We are
sheet
glad to
3
inform you that
times.
today's
Very
matchday
much
programs
the
are
man.
available from stands located by the gates.
How would you sum up
I'm
what
sure
we've
they will
witnessed,
make
Jim?
fine
India
souvenirs.
definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks.
Real chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So, a breakthrough already. Aimed beyond the defence. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shoots! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's a good run down the right. Now there's a fine ball, and the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nice control. Albert Ferrer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Batistuta. Messi. And this is Forlan. He's found a way through. That is a brilliant interception. Chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's become a case of men against boys. Roberto Baggio. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. Rui Costa. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Baggio.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Jordan Henderson. And they've got rid. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
India have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. It's net! Oh, taken with style! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
After 51 minutes is number 23,
They're still trying to make a game of this. Not the most accurate pass. Albert Ferrer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to...
Batistuta! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baresi. Nesta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just sit.
And there's the shot! Oh, crossbar! Conte. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard. Jordan Henderson. It's Rui Costa. Forlan driving forwards. Can he finish? No mistake. Just cruising. They are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Short changes him with that pass. Jordan Henderson. He's through here. Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cafu. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And a quick reminder today
Forlan,
that parking in the
totally
area
unstoppable
around the stadium
today.
is strictly
Everything he
forbidden.
touched turned to
Please
goals.
use parking provided by the club or any other paid
How do you
parking
look back on the
facilities
game
in
then,
the
Jim?
area.
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
1.